Black seems to be doing good. His pieces are occupying good squares in the center. His king is very safe. And he has the lead in development. However, he has positional problems because of the absence of light square bishop, and in a long run he's gonna have difficulties protecting his light squares. b4, gaining space on the queen side. Because center is fixed, white should expand on the queen side. Bishop b6, a4, rook f to d8. If a5, then bishop a3. And there are gonna be a lot of dangerous possibilities on this diagonal, especially after knight jumps on b3 or c4. So after rook f to d8, we have queen c2 and rook a to c8. Probably the bad idea was to go knight f8, followed by knight e6 and a5, trying to control c5 and d4 square. After rook a to c8, black doesn't have really good outposts for his pieces. Bishop e2, really nice move, understanding that c4 square is great for either a knight or a bishop. c5, a bad move because of b4. Now white has two beautiful squares, c4 and d5, as well as mobile pawns on the queen side. On the other hand, black's pawns constrict their own pieces, especially the bishop. Knight e8, knight c4, knight e6. And now bishop g5. Surprising tactical shot, but actually with this move white is trying to get even more positional advantage. Black played f6. If takes, then takes, rook b8, bishop c4. If knight f6, knight e3, followed by knight d5. After f6, black is weakening yet another square, e6. Now we have bishop e3, knight takes, bishop takes, king h8, a5, bishop c7, rook f to d1, knight f8. Black is trying to exchange rooks and heal his position, but that is not enough. Queen a2, takes, rook d8, takes, a6. Nice move, winning more squares, in this case c6, and also releasing a queen from defending a5 pawn. Now king g2, protecting a pawn in advance, queen d7, queen e2, knight g6, bishop e3. White is preparing a battery. Knight e7, queen c4, h6, queen f7. Taking on b5 would lose a piece after queen f8, king h7, takes. That's why black played king h7, but now bishop c4, defending a pawn, queen d6, h4. White is going for a mating attack, queen d1, queen e8. The threat is bishop f7, h5 and bishop g6. There is no defense, f5, takes, and now bishop g8, king a8 and bishop f7. And checkmate next move. How did white win? Just by playing simple moves. Big factor was a pawn structure. You see white has great outposts on c4 and d5, and in contrast black has no outposts at all, so it's 2-0 for white. If white plays c4, then black is gonna get d4 and white is gonna have d5, so it's gonna be 1-1. It would be beneficial for black to play c4 himself and get three excellent squares, c5, d3 and b3, and white is gonna have d5. And that's why c4 square is strategically really important point of the position. White player understood that, and if you remember, he played bishop e2 at some point, getting more control of that square.